Welcome back to your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Yanks get blanked again this time by Kyle Hendricks from the Angels. They lose 4-0. Yanks are 42-30. Bats have completely gone to sleep. I don't know what's happening with this offense. They just cannot get it done. Kyle Hendricks, who tops out at 88 miles an hour, was absolutely brilliant. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, 4 hits. The Yankees didn't know what to do with him. I don't think they've seen a lot of pitchers like him, but they only managed 4 hits the entire game. This offense just isn't hitting right now. This happens in a long season. Slumps do happen. I'll fully acknowledge that, but this is the third straight time they've been shut out. And watching these teams scoreless streak extend to 29 innings is a problem. And they've lost a season high 5 straight, and there's a point where you do need some big hits, and you need some hits with runners in scoring position. But if you only muster 4 hits, there's not a ton of opportunity. In this game, at least. In previous games, there were. This game, they just could not hit Kyle Hendricks, and maybe because he's a finesse pitcher throwing cut changeups, and people are trying to lift and hit home runs, and he's sort of playing against the Yankees' aggressiveness. But no one's panicking, but you just gotta work. You gotta grind through this and kind of work yourself out. But again, I know they're slumping, but this team is still on pace in the AL to lead in run. They lead in runs, 370 total bases. They lead in homers, RBIs, walks, and OPS at 784. So this is an excellent offense. I'm not super worried about this. I'm kind of more worried about other areas. But it is something to think about and something to look at. And I think they just faced a pitcher that really stymied them tonight. So hats off to Hendricks. But again, nothing happening for this offense, and it needs to get going. Another good outing by Will Warren. I think what's going to get lost in this is the Yankees didn't score any runs again and continue their scoreless streak. But he was fantastic. 6-inning pitch, 3 earned runs, 6 hits. He had 11 strikeouts. He was very, very good. I think you're seeing more confidence from Warren. You're seeing more confidence from Schmidt. I don't know if these guys are October ready, but really good fastball up in the zone, and really good sinker two-seamer, about 94, 95 from Warren that caught Trout a couple times. Fastball in the outside corner. You can make Mike Trout's strikeout looking. It's pretty good. But really, really, he's got really good stuff and really good seam-shifted wake on the sinker two-seamer, and just was fantastic last night. I think that'll get lost. But again, another great outing from him. So if you're going to take anything from this, just understand that he was very good again and aggressive with the fastball, challenging guys. The Angels aren't that great, but not walking guys and making them really earn their way on. But again, his movement was absolutely incredible. Pair that with a good slider down and away to right-handers, and then guys were looking for that slider, and then he caught several guys looking with the sinker coming back over the outside corner of the plate. He got Trout twice on a two-seam sinker fastball in the outside corner looking. So a couple strikeouts looking. So that just tells you the type of movement that he has, and paired with the velocity is really, really good. So a really, really good sign from Warren. I don't know why the Yankees can't hit with the runners in scoring position. It seems like they can't hit a lot right now anyway. But I think it will come in time. I think there's offense. I think a couple guys just need to get going, a couple home runs here or there, and then this team is rolling again. They lead in every offensive category, so I'm not super concerned about what this offense can do in the long term, just because they're so prolific, in every facet offensively. I think the Yankees need another. I think they need an infielder, and I think they need a frontline starter. I know Warren pitched well, and I like what I'm seeing with Schmidt. I want the Yankees to have 3 bona fide starters in come October. I think they just need it. So you have Rodon, Fried, barring injury. Hopefully they're really good, but I'm looking at Chris Sale. I'm looking at Dylan Cease. It would be really nice, a right-hander in that middle of the rotation with those 2 lefties. I really like Freddie Peralta a lot. I think he is a viable piece at the deadline. And again, it would address the team's need for another ace. And you can give up prospects for him, but I think Peralta fits really, really nicely in between Fried and Rodon. Sale would be great. I don't think they'll probably get him. Cease, I think, is a viable scenario. But again, he's a $108 million contract as a free agent. He's 29, but he can strike guys out. He's durable. He's really, really durable. And he has elite stuff. And as far as the infielders go, I like Eugenio Suarez at third base. I mean, Chisholm made an error last night at third base. That continues to be a problem for them. Luis Ariz has always also been talked about as well. I think they're probably okay at first base, second base. They really need a third baseman, so I think Suarez is that piece to the puzzle. But I really, really think Peralta could really benefit this team. A frontline ace, right-handed starter, him or Cease would be fantastic. Obviously, who wouldn't want Chris Sale, the reigning AL Cy Young or NL Cy Young award winner? But let's just not great. It's a long season, but let's look for the trade deadline. This Angels team isn't very good. I'm confident the Yankees bats will come around. They play again tonight, 7:05 Eastern start. Should be a good one, and I will be here tomorrow to recap that. This has been your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Have a good day.